What's that? Now, now we're live. Before we were just prematurely live. Not that I have that problem. I just want you to know. Anyway, hello and welcome to Scenes from a Hat Online, where we bring you the finest funnies that are ever found in the something else that begins with the letter F that I really can't say on the internet. I'm your host, Jay Sterling. But more importantly, I am joined by Miss Sherelle Renee Childs. Okay. Mr. John Bickford. Miss M.A. Dorfler.
Some birds walked into a bar. The bartender says, "Duck!"
Wow, jokes.
Mr. Mark Olson.
Bend over, Mr. Bickford.
Again?
And Mr. Remy Argentum.
You know, I thought about going on a twig diet, but I couldn't make it stick.
That was better than I thought. You told me it was going to be lame. I thought that was pretty good.
I said it was going to be dull. I didn't say.
Oh, it wasn't a pointed stick. I see. All right. Very good. So
it was a big blunt stick.
We're going to hopefully stay on track part-time. Or as the quote from the book said, I will sell my soul for guilt. So I've just drawn from the hat, Scene from a Hat. Get it? It's a theme we have running here. We're going to play, our first game is called Let's Make a Date. This happens to be Miss M.A. Dorfler's favorite game. And she is the contestant. And the other three are the bachelor or bachelorettes. And she will address them as such to ask them questions to know how she can end her life of miserable loneliness, et cetera, et cetera. So we have bachelorette number 1 will be Sherelle. Bachelor number 2 is Remy. And bachelor 3 will be Mark. And what Emma is going to do, she's going to ask each of them 2 questions, maybe 3, if they're very vague. And she will know what little quip that they have, what makes them so unique and special, and why she should date all 3 of them. So, do our 3 bachelorettes have your quirks? Y'all good? All right. M.A., you ready?
I'm ready.
Take it away.
Contestant number 1. What is the stuff that dreams are made of?
Oh, well, dreams. You could put them in this little jar from the Victorian era, and people back then believed that if you put your dreams in a jar and shook it 3 times under the full moon, it might come true. And now the jar is sitting on a shelf, and it's somebody's dead dream now.
Okay. Number 2.
Yeah.
Magic mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest one of all?
Well, I don't know about the fairest, but I do know who gets to win all the time. You know what I mean? I definitely got to thank all of these people that made this possible on that track. I got to drive in NASCAR, and you know what? It is just fantastic, and I got to thank the big one up above, just... I haven't gotten into an accident in the past 3 races.
Okay. Bachelor number 3. You talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. Now, your play in that one part of the dance was really not all that good. And when I say cat-like movements, you really shouldn't be horking up a hairball.
Okay. Bachelorette number 1. You can't handle the truth. What can you handle?
Well, you can handle the fact that this posh chair I'm sitting on was once part of Edgar Allan Poe's furniture collection. He sat on it when he wrote The Raven, and now you can buy it for an exorbitant amount of money that I will not disclose just yet.
Okay. Bachelor number 2.
Still here, darling.
Nobody puts baby in a corner. Where would you put her?
Oh, I'd stay around the Indy 500, just dead center so that you can see me spin circles all around you, Well, I'll definitely have you right next to me when I get into the winner's circle.
Okay. Bachelor number 3. Who's on first?
Well, really, you should have been first. We gave you the best partner on the show. And again, that coughing up the hairball really did not help your chances of winning.
You want to keep going, MA, or you think you got him?
I think I got him.
Okay. All right. She's ready to solve. Sherelle.
I think Sherelle is from the Antiques Roadshow.
Close enough. Yep. That'll work. That's groovy. Well done. And Remy, oh, so subtle.
Remy is a redneck race car driver.
It's either going to be it was either going to be redneck or it was going to be Italiano. I didn't want to step on Jay's bit.
Thanks. And Mark.
And Mark is the choreographer for the show Cats.
Nope.
What?
Nope.
Oh, no.
The hairball threw you. I wondered where he went with that, but yeah. You want a couple hints, or you want to ask him one more?
I'll ask him one more.
Go for it.
If Soylent Green is people, what is Soylent Blue?
Well, blue is the dance that you were supposed to be doing with your partner on the show. And, being a weekly show, or sometimes, a couple times a week, you really need to pay attention to the details of the dances that you've been assigned.
All right.
Still say he's a choreographer.
What if he wasn't a choreographer? What if he was judging you and you were a contestant on a show?
Oh, okay.
Dancing with the Stars.
Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah. All right. I'll play the music anyway. Ta-da! No illusions here on Scenes from the Hat.
Way.
Yeah, but yeah, the hairball threw me, Mark. Where are you going with this? I wrote it on my notes. Hairball? Question mark. All right.
It kind of just meowed, so I'm like, oh.
Game number 2 is, dramatic pause, 3 of a kind. And this game is for Miss Sherelle, Miss MA, and Mr. John Bickford. And the way this game works is that they are enacting a scene, and throughout the course of the scene, I'm going to throw a genre, an accent, or a movie theme into the mix, and they have to take that normal scene and portray it under these new circumstances. In this one, you folks are appliance assemblers. So a very fine and difficult profession. You're building washing machines, refrigerators, dryers, whatever, what have you. So
that kind of appliance. Okay.
Yeah. And moving on. Thank you, John. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off normal. And John, you haven't been in a skit yet, so you're going to lead off. John starts this one off. So, appliance assemblers, 3 of a kind. Take it away.
So if I've told you once, I've told you probably several times. You got to put the screws in a particular order for the right torque.
Oh, well, they're just so fiddly. I keep losing them. They keep falling all over the floor, and I'm getting really frustrated right now.
You're frustrated. I'm not even supposed to be here.
Well, then what are you doing here?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Are you looking for work?
Well,
We pretty much hire anybody.
COVID pretty much screwed my job, so.
Yeah, and we keep our appliances 6 feet apart.
Okay, hold it.
Great.
You're on the British Bake Off.
Well, if you just mix these screws in with a little oil and put them in the oven for 10 minutes on 350, you'll have a lovely cake.
Oh, I think I'm on the wrong show.
Is that 350 Fahrenheit or Celsius?
Oh, that obviously Fahrenheit. If you put it on Celsius, then it would turn into a robot, and this is not the Great British Robot Show.
I was supposed to show my huge collection of old plows. Where am I?
Well, you're in the tent, and the old plows are taking up quite a bit of space, and we're trying to make our cakes here. But, if you just sprinkled them with a little chocolate, they might pass as cakes.
That sounds tasty.
It does. I wonder what Paul would think of it.
Okay, hold it. You are in a suspense film.
What was that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think I just saw something move over in the corner over there.
That refrigerator, is it getting closer to us?
Oh, that's silly. Refrigerators can't move by themselves, can they?
I swear I just saw it move again. Like the door just opened.
Yeah. And that microwave, it's blinking at me. 12, 12, 12, 12.
Is it a bomb?
Endless.
Is it gonna go off?
I don't
Microwaves don't
know.
explode, do they?
Okay,
Is that going up or down?
cheesy French accent.
We have the microwave over here, and it will not explode. Because you gave it coffee.
We.
Everything needs coffee.
Yes, you just give it the coffee, and it will not explode.
Oh, we.
Okay,
My guts.
switch from cheesy French to a group of lumberjacks.
Well, I may be a lumberjack, but I don't care.
I'm a lumberjack, and it's okay.
I'm just the foreman.
And that's okay too.
Well, we have to build these appliances with wood.
Well, yeah, wooden blender. It's not a delicacy
Yeah.
that I can achieve with this
Yeah.
axe.
The blade is going to be a little bit tricky. I think that's our failure point.
Yeah, it might disintegrate as soon as we put any water in it.
Okay, last one, film noir.
I suspected for a long time that the blender was out to get me, but I didn't want to tell John and MA because who knew what they would think.
Oh, I already knew about the blender plot, but I said nothing because I needed her out of the way anyway.
I knew they were both plotting to kill me. But how do you kill someone with a wooden blender?
That's easy. Lots of arsenic.
And a lot of splinters.
Nancy. Wooden blender.
Hey, John, I was expecting you to shout out during the lumberjack thing. I got wood.
This wood is full of crabs.
Now we know how John gets those heads in his freezer. The wooden blender.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But the wooden freezer doesn't work very well.
Wouldn't you like to see my freezer? Thank you for the cheesy French. Shirley. It's one of my favorite things. Game number 3 is switching roles. And in this one, the way this game works is that John and Remy are going to enact a scene. and they're each going to play a particular character. And throughout the course of the scene, I yell switch, and whatever the last line person A said, person B has to take it up with that line as that character, and the other person plays the other character. Very simple, very easy. In this scene, it starts off, John is Dr. Frankenstein. If you want to call it Frankenstein, you can do that too. And, nice attire. Remy, you're going to be Igor. Igor. You start off as Igor. That's fine. And the scene starts. The doctor and his faithful assistant are building a pizza. So, whoever wants to start, go for it. Remy, I guess John started the last scene. So Remy, go ahead. Switching roles, doctor and assistant.
Master, I received the ingredients for you.
Excellent. I hope you didn't have to dig too much.
The pepperoni was right on top of the freezer section, Master.
Oh, good. I usually dig down to the bottom because those are the freshest ones.
That is very good, but I must say the flour was very far in the back.
And you did bring back 50 pounds of it. That
switch.
And you did bring back 50 pounds, correct?
Yes, that's what was on the list you gave me. You gave me a very specific list, and really, really specific. I mean, you said the 50-pound bag with the picture of the wheat kind of shocks off. Oh yeah, you drew pictures. It was nice.
Wonderful. Now, I think we should get started. I'm going to need the eggs, the flour, and the water.
Okay. Here you go, and here you go. And the water's right actually right behind you.
Oh, wonderful. Now, this is the most crucial part. We must
switch.
This is the most crucial part. We must get an oven. We forgot we don't have an oven. Just have the hot plate.
It's all right, Master. I hooked an antenna to the roof of the castle. All we have to do is get a really good lightning storm and...
Ooh, pizza by lightning? Oh, I haven't had that since I was a youth.
And it's green, too.
Oh, my God, the green? Wow. That brings back memories.
Switch.
That brings back memories of a long time ago when this castle actually built automatons of the necrotic nature.
Oh,
Quickly, Igor. I need that dough to be kneaded, and I need the marinara just right.
I don't think you need to knead the marinara, just the dough.
Yes.
I just wanted to be very specific with you, because
very good.
Yes. Mistakes have been made in the past, and fires happen.
Yes, yes. Mm-hmm. Fires and everything. We don't want another catastrophe. Last time the village kind of ran us out of town due to all the smoke.
Yeah. Yep. They were hoarding pitchforks like left and right.
Switch.
Yep, they were hoarding pitchforks left and right.
I still have one in my hump.
Yes, and I have I had to pull one out of the back of my neck. was not easy, and it was quite painful.
It was rather unusual to see the Dracul family and make you wonder who tagged you.
True. Whatever you said.
And scene, yeah, I couldn't understand him either on that. What the heck did you just say?
He had a pitchfork in his neck. I just thought, oh, so he has a couple of holes in his neck. Well, the Dracul family, Dracula family.
Neighbors.
Wonder who got bitten. Who got
Who got bit? That's what I heard. Dracul family.
All I heard was Dracul family bit.
Thank you, John. Yes, that's all I heard. Igor, you need to enunciate.
Yeah, I wrote it down.
I was waiting for us to actually get to the actual baking part so that I could say, it rises.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
we got self-rising dough. It was nice.
It's clearly that you needed an oven because the appliance installers, assemblers didn't get their job done.
I was actually thinking, but it didn't get to it, that I was going to make reference to being wood and
we burned the oven down.
Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is a big one, ladies and gentlemen. This is the second time we've done this game in the online format. This is news from a hat. Time. What's that?
My first time.
Yeah, it is your first time for certain because you're the anchor.
Bust, throw.
Yeah, get the technical difficulties plate ready.
Right, yeah. For those of you that don't understand that reference, several episodes have happened where John has been the contestant on Let's Make a Date, and he's asking the Bachelor, Bachelorettes these questions. And for one reason or another, Zoom crashes. It's as if they don't want John to find love. So our producer is going to slam out the in our private little chat here things for you guys, because I'm going to tell you what your headline is, and you're the anchor, John, and the other people, Sherelle, MA, Mark, and Remy, each have an area to cover. So if we're ready, John, you're the anchor, and the headline is Parrot Tacos are now available with a Groupon.
Please stand by.
Hello. We're back. That was a great ad. I loved it. I'm going to buy several of them. So from what I hear, from the Google is that parrot tacos, a thing, are now available with a Groupon. So you best rush out, I guess, and pick up a bunch of these Groupons. But I don't know, I don't have all the facts. So I am going to ask our celebrity gossip person to give us her take on this amazing story. Oh, I said celebrity gossip. Oh, Sherelle.
Oh, yes, I am maybe Nosy, the celebrity gossip person of this news station. And I have just received word that Johnny Depp has refused to reprise his role as Captain Jack Sparrow in protest of this news, because pirates do not like anything happening to their parrots.
Interesting. I don't really care so much about celebrities, so until I am one, then that'll change. So I'm curious, MA how this is affecting our morning commute.
Yes, this is MA up in Chopper 5. And I'm looking at a real big traffic jam right now because people are going out like crazy to go get these parrot tacos. It's just amazing. It's bumper to bumper out there. It's creep and beep, whatever you want to call it. But it's pretty wild out there.
Well, that makes me feel really great about having a private chopper. But that, So anyway, let's move on to the world of sports with our sports guy, Mark Orlson.
Thanks, John. And in last night in the parrot races over at the Parrot Downs, the parrot that came in last became the first attempt at parrot tacos. Now, these tacos using parrots are great, but one of the problems is sometimes you get that parrot that outlives their human, and they can be a little tough. So make sure that whenever you go to use your Groupon coupon, you're going to find the parrot that came in last because it's one of the youngest parrots out there. Back to you, Jen.
Yeah, I don't think that I could eat a parrot taco that had a loser in it. So I think this thing is going national or international. So I'm going to finish off with Remy. Finish off the broadcast with Remy in the World News Desk.
Thank you, John. It has gripped the world by storm. There is controversy throughout the world on whether or not parrot tacos should reach their lands. In Rio, we currently have a problem with all of these Carnival people saying that they would like the parrot tacos, mainly so that they could also have the feathers for their Carnival. However, in Morocco, it is a different story. They are wondering, why can we not have that meat? We need that meat. Please send food. And a Nigerian prince has offered to finance the parrot tacos, provided you send him money.
I don't have any more left. He's got all of it. So I hope you will join my Patreon. And so I can continue to eat and live and get health care. So anyway, I guess that is going to end this newscast day. And so that's the news. What of it?
And see, what of it? That's a good ending line. I like that. And that's the news. So what?
What are you going to do about it?
Right.
Love what you were doing there, MA, for the chopper sound. Just
yeah, that was good. All right. Good round. Yay. All right. Next up, we have two-line vocabulary. And the way this game's going to be with Remy, John, and Mark. And the way this game works is that we're going to let Remy have pretty much free reign on what he says. He's going to help massage and direct and move the scene along. John and Mark, however, that's right. John and Mark, however, are limited with what they can say. John, your statement is, "You sound like my mom." Your question is, "Should I use my gun?"
Oh, so it says, all right. Should I?
Mark, your statement is, "I came for the fun." And your question is, "Are you stressed out?" Remy, you're planning to rob a bank.
Of course I am.
And these two upstanding henchmen are there to help you and support you while you plan your criminal mastermind bank robbing job.
Okay.
So, everybody, John and Mark, you have your lines. And in the event you forget, I think our producers already spammed them out to you. And Remy, take it away.
All right, gentlemen, I have the plans right here. Now, I just want to say this right here and right now. I do not want this to go the way of DC. You hear me?
You sound like my mom.
Well, I'm glad that I'm not your mama, because if I were, you would already be a disappointment. Mark, I need you to get the getaway vehicle.
All right, I came for the fun.
Yep, I figured that you would enjoy that. Make sure that they're fully gassed up. John.
Should I use my gun?
In a moment, John, we'll have you use your gun. But what I really need is a.
Should I use my gun?
I need bags for the money, John, not the gun. Okay. I need bags, not guns. Out? Yes, I am stressed out because I don't want another DC job to go awry.
You sound like my mom.
I came for the fun.
John, go sit in the corner. Mark, over
here. Did I use my gun?
Sure. Just make sure that it's not loaded. Okay.
Oh, it won't be.
Mark.
Are you stressed out?
Yes, Mark, because you seem to be the only one following my instructions. Mark, I want you to come in through the back, okay? Make sure that there is no funny business, and also make sure that the alarms are cut.
I came for the fun.
Yes, that is the fun, okay, Mark? We all get it. You get a jolt out of cutting electricity wires.
Are you stressed out?
Should I use my gun?
Yes, I'm stressed out, Mark, because now I have to talk to John. Okay, John. So,
you sound like my mom.
Okay, John. I'm gonna treat you like I'm your mom. I'm giving you the special job. You don't use your gun. You hold the bags. You come in with me. We make sure that no one gets hurt. No one gets hurt.
I came for the fun.
Okay, then, Mark, if you want, you can get the jewels that are probably in the back. I will let you have that. That's loads of fun, okay? Safety deposit box are a wonderful thing these days. You hear me?
Are you stressed out?
Moving on. John? John?
Yes. You sound like my mom.
Okay, John. Okay. After we get all of the stuff, you're going to run the getaway vehicle. You got the route?
I came for the fun.
You get to use your gun, okay, Mark?
Did I use my gun?
No. We've had this problem before. DC does not happen.
Are you stressed out?
Hey. All right. I have a minute left before I have to go upstairs and try to look like I'm looking out for any kind of problems that this bank might give us. Do you have any other questions?
Are you stressed out?
Or anything? Yes, I'm stressed out.
You sound like my mom.
And scene. I felt the love in that scene. I felt the love.
Yeah.
Oh, what was really funny was it felt like I was being John's mom.
I love you, mommy. I love you, mommy.
John, does your mom use the internet? Are we going to get some instructional messages now?
She's not friends. They're not friends with me on Facebook.
Mrs. Bickford, if you're watching this right now, can you please give me instructions on how to handle him? Nothing seems to be working.
Yeah. Mom, if you're watching, I'm definitely not an atheist, right? Say she's not watching.
If I may,
I would never
the
say that
last
if she was
game
watching.
of the show, everybody's favorite game, the Quickies. All righty. I think we should, next time we should do that. I'll pause, I'll say, "the," and we all yell, "The Quickies." So,
Quickies.
Yeah.
Now it's never going to happen because you said it on the internet.
Yeah.
Abe Lincoln told me that too. Right.
Yeah.
So, the way this game works, once I heard these cats, you know, I will pull a random piece of paper from the big blue hat, and they will respond accordingly. It may be a statement, it may be a question, it may be, "Oh, what the heck? You guys know how to play this game." Oh, this would have been good in the last show. Rejected cookbook recipes. Rejected cookbook recipes. Remy.
Dr. Frankenstein's self-rising pizza.
Sherelle.
Child-friendly margaritas.
What kind?
Child-friendly.
Child-friendly? John.
Pickled apples.
Who'd like a worm spit vomit sandwich on rye bread? I know the rye bread totally throws it off.
Oh.
Mr. Olson.
Dr. Frankenstein's medulla oblongata soup.
I want to move on. Yes, M.A.
Roadkill fricassee.
I think, right. Remy, you still have one?
Yep. Dr. Freud's souffle. It rises just like something else.
Yes, John.
Head cheese cake.
Let me pick it. Oh, Sherelle's got one?
Oh, no, I was...
Were you fixing your camera?
Yeah, I was just trying to fix my microphone.
All right.
Moving on.
Ill-advised responses when the policeman says, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" The hands go up quickly on that one. M.A.
You could smell it.
Right. Mark.
You sound like my mother.
Remy.
It's $5 an hour.
Oh. John.
Should I use my gun?
Sherelle.
The person in my trunk got out.
Remy.
I shouldn't have been driving while mooning.
All right. Oh, go ahead, Sherelle. We can do that.
I've got some great margaritas here. They're even child-friendly.
M.A.
Because you wanted to ask me out?
John.
Here's an envelope for you.
Ooh. Remy.
Because you wanted to hit this?
Mark?
Are you stressed?
Sherelle?
You mistook my car for that stolen one that's on the news. That happens to have my license plate number.
What a coincidence. Remy?
Can I use my gun?
John, your hand is up. He didn't steal yours. Go ahead.
I already said that one. Now I forgot. Oh, do you want my Great Poupon?
Only those commercials, right?
I was like, that's going to go over and under heads.
Yeah, right. Bad things to overhear in the delivery room. Bad things to overhear in the delivery room. Most people are at church right now, so go ahead and fire away. And we just lost Remy. Oh,
I'm here. I'm here.
all right. I believe Mr. Bickford was first.
It's not yours.
M.A.?
It's a what is that?
Sherelle?
What do you mean you invited Jerry Springer?
Remy?
I see the head. I see the tentacle. Oh!
Mark, I believe, was next.
It's a boy, and he's hung like a bear.
John?
Is it supposed to glow like that?
M.A.?
Yeah, we're just gonna put that back in. It needs a few more minutes.
Remy?
I like how you shaped down there.
Oh,
Wow. Yeah, I believe John was next.
Oh my gosh, you actually did have a bun in the oven.
Mark?
Boy, and he's already got wood.
Miss Sherelle?
Wait a minute. How many babies were on that ultrasound again?
Remy?
Okay, I got my catcher's mitt right here. Go for it.
You stole mine. That's what I was thinking of. All right. We good? All right, we'll move on. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I got about 4 or 5 more. So we got plenty to choose from.
Mm-hmm.
If the classical Hollywood monsters had normal jobs, Remy?
The bread rises.
I don't know. John?
Welcome to Taco Bell.
Mark?
Screw this! I can't reach the assembly line.
Sherelle?
Maybe hiring Frankenstein's monster as an electrician wasn't the best idea.
Welcome to the blood bank. Would this be
you took
deposit
mine.
or a return? Oh, did I really? I'll shut up. Go ahead.
We have a deal on O positive.
It's the only time I ever got an A+. That's my actual blood type. Yeah, this is keeping with the October Halloween theme. Unscary movie titles. Unscary movie titles. I got nothing. My brain's trying to think on that. It's like, it came from the icebox? No. Remy?
Mark has crabs.
Hey, here we go. Miss M.A.
the sunset.
The what?
The sunset.
Oh, sure. John, you still have one?
Hallow.
How? Remy?
The girl with the dolphin tattoo.
Dust bunnies from hell, Attack of the Kill. I believe Mark was next.
Friday the 12th.
Good one. Yay. John.
The Bride of Chad.
Remy.
Wet Dream on Elm Street.
Ooh. Okay. On that note, two of them flipped over here, and these are both really good to follow up on that. Who's this one? Bad parental advice to give to kids. Bad parental advice to give to your kids. MA.
The launders are completely safe.
John.
Oh, when you grow up, you should run for president.
Remy.
When you meet a nice girl, you take her out and you rub yourself against her leg.
Sure hell.
The refrigerator is an excellent hiding place.
Oh. Teaching is great, but you get more money being a stripper. MA.
Yes, you can have all the coffee you want.
Mark.
Go play on I-35.
I think Sherelle was next.
You know, the washing machine's spin cycle feels kind of like a merry-go-round to the dog.
Oh!
Mr. Bickford.
Hookers are generally clean.
Remy.
Okay, I'm going to show you every hand signal that you're going to need when you meet a police officer.
Miss MA.
You're thirsty? That's why I left the Mad Dog 2020 out.
The toilet seat's open.
Never mind.
Okay. Yeah, let's move on. I don't know. Have we done this one before? Things you shouldn't boast about.
No.
For a long time, we have it all.
We have that.
Okay. All right. Well, things you shouldn't boast about. MA, go ahead.
Mark has crabs.
Remy.
I'm a regular on Scenes from a Hat.
That came out faster than I expected, actually. Mr. Bickford, go ahead.
There's stuff dripping out of my fridge.
Mr. Mark.
I don't need a mask.
Remy.
I caught COVID like that.
Mr. John.
I've been cured of COVID.
MA.
My snot just tastes the best.
Remy.
I'm a better president than the last guy.
It burns when I pee, but I can take it. Mark.
I ate a whole pineapple last night.
Pineapples are bad. Remy.
I sat on a pineapple and didn't feel a thing.
Okay. I have two more.
Oh.
All right, go ahead, John.
I can fit your whole fist in my mouth.
Oh, I got a bad one. I'll tell you offline. Okay. Bad names for sports drinks. Bad names for sports drinks. Yes, MA.
Try the new gut punch today.
John.
Gives you gas.
Mark.
Would you like some Gopher-Aid?
Some COVID aid?
Gopher-Aid.
Oh, Gopher aid.
Yeah.
Remy.
Hernia.
Oh, jeez.
Carbonated arsenic. I believe Sherelle was next.
The ultimate dehydrator.
I think I have a lot of that one. Mark?
Oh, goodness. I just lost it.
All right, we'll give the others a chance to
Pull a
steal.
hammy.
Pull a hammy?
Yep.
I got that reference. I think maybe Remy was next.
Lust quencher.
MA?
Constipation.
Constipation. John?
Just caffeine.
I'm ready. Remy?
Meth. For the boxer in you.
Yes, MA.
New and improved pure cocaine.
John?
Hydrate chloroquine.
Good one. And they stole mine. I was thinking heroin in a bottle. That was good. All right, one more. Remy.
Tide Pod special.
Oh.
Ooh.
All right. The hat's empty. Last one.
Aww.
No.
Wah, wah, wah.
Wah, wah, wah. Maybe we'll do one more after this. Because I have no idea where this one's going to go, and I don't know if I want to end it on that kind of a note. When the officiant says, "Speak now or forever hold your peace." When the officiant says, "Speak now or forever hold your peace." Remy was first.
Mark has crabs.
MA.
I farted.
John.
It's his sister.
Remy.
So does this mean we need a new village bicycle?
Oh.
Mark.
You gonna eat that?
Yes, Sherelle.
Giant thunderclap.
Wait, don't marry her. If you do, she won't be on the corner anymore. Sorry. I know it was weak. Yes, MA, go ahead.
I gotta pee.
Remy.
I think she's a Cylon.
John.
I found somebody's wallet here.
Sherelle.
On second thought, I don't think I want to marry him.
Good one. Mr. Mark.
I smell fish.
Remy.
Does this mean we're off for Friday night?
John.
I'm not actually an ordained minister.
Sherelle.
Wait a minute, wasn't I supposed to be marrying your brother?
Okay, John.
Oh, I thought this was a funeral.
In a way, it could be.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of.
All right. All right. Oh, it's after 11. Let's wrap it up. Remy.
Grandma has seen you naked.
Sherelle.
I'm pregnant.
Dun, 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 dun. That's a good one to leave on.
Oh,
All right. You really want it, John?
I do.
Okay, go ahead.
I knew the bride when she used to rock and roll.
That's the show. Yay. Thank you, folks, for attending on this lovely Sunday morning. It's I can see the cracks through my screen here that it's bright out. There's plenty of colors, so we're glad that you took the time to watch our show. We will be back Thursday with a new episode, and we're going to mix things up. Shh, I'm not going to say. It's going to be a special treat for everybody. On behalf of myself and our cast, Miss Sherelle Renee Childs, Mr. John Bickford, Miss M.A. Dorfler, Mr. Mark Olson, and Mr. Remy Argentum, and our never tired producer, Mr. Steve Murphy. Thank you, and remember to laugh at something before it laughs at you.